me just start recording this as I'm stuffing my fucking face.
Y'all know why we're here. This is what you came for.
Came for the eating ASMR. All right, do the shit. Thanksgiving, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said sky glass. It said spy glass. Never mind. I don't know why that disappointed me.
I was just gonna let you have your moment.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, what's his name? Dr. McDreamy? I can't remember. He played in Grey's Anatomy.
I didn't like the way that was worded. It's like she can be pretty persuasive when she wants to be. What the fuck does that mean, sir?
That is one good-looking mustache. That looks fucking dry and disgusting. Is it just me?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She's lovely.
I know that song. That was pretty cool. Crook ain't dead, Crook ain't dead, Crook ain't dead. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. I was really, that's my favorite scene. Would you let it go? We're over.
Yeah, he's kind of fucking irritating. Like trying so fucking hard.
Yeah, you can go ahead and let her go, brother. She let him do that for far too long. Burnt. Crispy, baby. Oh, yeah, see. Love it. Love that guy's confidence. Favorite character. I need back up immediately. I mean, you just can't care that much. You just can't.
The sad thing is this isn't that far.
That dude's
from
got the right idea.
reality.
Yeah. That is insane. Oh! What is what?
Over a waffle iron. That's and it's like I said, it's not that far from reality. At least it used to be anyway. They've calmed down. Black Friday sales have calmed down a lot lately.
How's that guy not dead already?
He needs
You're
his
still
waffle iron,
trying for the waffle iron? What is wrong with you?
Even in death, you gotta get that fucking free waffle iron, yo.
I didn't understand why he was crawling anyway. What is going on? I didn't know how right I was. I thought there was going to be like a killer inside. I didn't know that Thanksgiving itself was the killer of this film. Jesus. What an opening. Holy shit.
Right? I love this fucking movie.
This is
One day
kind
later.
of a badass movie, actually.
God, I'm really curious as to who the killer is going to be.
I know who it is.
Oh,
I do
bet.
too.
You guys are quite the
Yeah, I say, you know who the killer is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plot twist. It's her. No, she's still mad she didn't get her waffle iron.
Oh, I know how she dies.
Do you?
Death by freezer.
It's a good theory.
There's plenty of things around there that could kill her,
But it's going to be the walk-in freezer.
including, but not limited to, the walk-in.
The walk-in freezer. Ow! A little drowning. Okay.
Put you in some dirty water here.
Yeah, just make you wet. And then think, I told you! That was the wrong door to run into.
Yeah, I know. She puts herself in a closet. It's fantastic.
Take a moment, wipe it off.
You can't. The flesh is gone. You can't wipe it off anymore.
No, I meant she was trying to do the face recognition. So
yeah, but it's
wipe
that
it
face
off on
not
your-
recognized.
What? But yeah, there was blood all over the camera.
In her face, because she's missing half of it.
Why did you go for the purse? Is there a gun in there?
Maybe car keys.
Who cares? I just run away. Fuck the car.
Does she look like she does a lot of running?
I would today. See, look at her.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I mean, you weren't completely. The freezer definitely was involved.
What?
That was the most delayed what we've had yet.
She got cut in half by. I'm never going near another dumpster again. That is insane.
Warren's even going to get rid of his trash can that you push the little pedal and the lid opens just to be safe.
God damn it. Just. It's like kind of lore accurate. Because I feel like sometimes we'd just be like, fuck it. She whack, bro. Dump her.
You're on social media. You deleted every trace of yourself.
I ghosted everybody.
Yeah, but I'm not everybody. It was your girlfriend.
I blamed you for what happened to me.
Yeah, that means you were my wife. I can ghost you. Shut the fuck up. My arm destroyed. I'm ghosting everybody. I ghosted my parents. Like, what? You see another little, is it him? They put the little statue right there, put him next to the statue, and yeah, see?
Could be.
Could be. Oh, yeah, is he going to go after him because he didn't do his job? That's tough. See, the people you kill and the reason for it, it changes the motivations based, like it changes who you would think would be the person because it changes the motivations. I probably didn't articulate that very well, but you get what I'm saying.
I do understand.
Cat tried to tell you. I was like, somebody in here, bro. But the last time I was going crazy, you told me to shut the fuck up. So there you go. Is he getting ready to go on like a trip?
Yep.
He's leaving.
No, leaving, but I thought maybe he was going on like a trip.
Yeah. Leaving.
And your cat's dead. Oh.
Cat's the killer. Clearly.
That'd be crazy. The cat's the killer. It's just sitting there like, yeah, come on over here, please.
He's laid out an elaborate trap for her.
And snap. Oh, that is so crazy. Is that physically possible? Like,
Debatable.
I don't know
Like,
that,
does that
it
mean-
was possible for that lady to get chopped in half by the dumpster lid.
I know. That's why I'm like, I had to ask.
I love how he feeds the cat. He's just like, hey, make sure the cat.
See, like now the model and make of that gives off Bobby, but it's not him. It can't be him because she has to be the final girl. He has to be the final guy to try to help her at the end. That's what I want anyway. But it has to be somebody. See, at this point, you would almost think that. Oh my God! Oh no!
Gotta set the table.
That is so crazy. Oh, it's just the top of everybody. That is so wild. I'm not a huge fan of this.
This is the one scene from the original fake trailer that I'm glad that they ended up putting in.
That's so crazy. Yo, we have some sick people in the horror industry. Somebody said, what if somebody died by trampoline where they couldn't stop bouncing, so they just kept falling onto a knife?
You think that's bad? You should have seen the original fake trailer, because she got stabbed in a more specific area in that.
Oh, continuously. What are you doing? Was he just standing right there?
Yeah.
That's like freaking amazing.
No, 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 no.
I'll call you from the car. I love you.
No, don't do that. No,
That one came out of nowhere.
I couldn't see who that was. Oh my God! Bro, what? Oh!
Two for the price of one. Those kids. Those poor kids. Oh my God.
Oh, what a smart person. He said, I'm not even going to wear my typical get up. I'm going to wear something completely different. You're not even going to see me coming. And I'm crawling, scared. I'm crawling. Okay, now I'm leaning up against the thing. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Keep it together. Yo, that is so crazy. Oh my God, that's so wild. No, my God.
Whoa! The splash. It's that splash that gets me. Jesus Christ.
You should see the looks of
Yes! Bobby with the throw, baby. Bobby with the throw. Let's go. I never doubted you once, Bobby. For the record.
Except for that one time.
Well, they really got me with that one. I was unwavering until that moment. Wow. Somebody wrote that down and said, yeah, let's go with that.
Mm.
Take care of yourself. I'll call you from school.
That was an applause for the movie. I think the first one we've gotten out of me.
When you guys were at the hospital.
I don't recall you doing much of that.
No,
On
yeah,
the
this was a
spot.
solid one. This was solid. Solid movie. No, there's somebody else. Who is it?
Hey everybody, welcome back to We're Gonna Make You Watch. I'm Brian. With me as always are Isaiah and Warren, and we are chugging our way through the back part of spooky season, front part of holiday season that a lot of people overlook. We're talking about Thanksgiving horror movies. We don't have a lot to choose from, but Isaiah mapped out our schedule and picked a couple of bangers. Last episode, we talked about Blood Rage, and in this episode, we introduced Warren to the Eli Roth now classic, Thanksgiving. Before we get too far into that, what have you guys been up to lately?
Well, things have been busy because as we're recording this, it's still technically Halloween season. So, been watching a lot of horror movies, a lot of Fear Fest. Watched the first Friday the 13th and the second one because they did that for a Joe Bob special on Fear Fest.
Oh, that's right. I saw that they were doing that. Yeah.
Watched a little Carrie. Also, yep. And
Nice.
then Thinner was on Fear
Oh, wow.
Fest as well, which I hadn't seen that since late 90s, I think. So it's been a very long time since I've seen Thinner.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that too.
Yeah. Beyond that, Terrifier 3 twice.
Baby.
Went on opening night and then went again and saw it on yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
And, at the point that we're recording this, it is the number one movie in America for those of you that are watching, which is incredible. I mean, for the fact that an independent movie ended up, and a horror movie at that, ended up being the number one movie in America.
$2 million.
Yep. Beating out Saturday Night, the origin story of Saturday Night Live, and then the new Joker movie. So that's pretty big for
That's pretty rad.
small. a small little movie to be destroying the
Yeah.
box office like that. So,
Yeah, it's,
lots to be very, very happy about. And then,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Halloween's still a little over 2 weeks away right now.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
17 days from the day
Yep.
we're recording this. So yeah,
Yep. So lots of goodies coming up. Lots of haunted houses to go to still. So me and the wife got a couple that we're already planning on going to see and
Nice.
visit and check
man, you
out.
guys
One
should
at the
come
Mall of
down
America.
here like next year and go through the Beast in the Edge of Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, two
Okay.
of the best haunted houses in the country, apparently.
Yeah, actually, the one that we're going to the week before Halloween is actually one of the best rated in the country too. It's called the Dead
that's
End
awesome,
Hayride,
Oh,
and
very cool.
it's busy. It can get busy like Universal gets for
Oh,
Halloween
wow.
Horror Nights. Like you're talking, you want to buy fast passes because we went 2 years ago and we did the fast pass and we still waited in line almost 45 minutes just to get on the hayride to start this thing.
I got
Because it starts
company.
off with I think it's like a half an hour hayride. They take you through the property and then you hit the haunted houses and the mazes and stuff, and it's pretty large. It's quite a walk. It takes about a half an hour or more to walk through it. But this is one of those haunts where they can touch you and stuff. So
Oh, no thanks.
it
Yeah.
it gets a little intense.
Yeah.
But
No
it's
thanks.
a lot of fun. And then they have like vendors and food afterwards, and usually like bands and shows playing. So it's a good time. We got a group of us that are going to go, so pretty excited for that. And they usually have a big screen out front that plays horror movies while you're waiting in
Very
line.
cool.
So
Very fun.
that's a lot of fun. So they got that one, and then the one there's one at the Mall of America now that started last year, and so we're going to hit that one up again. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and just looking forward to Halloween. I've got my costume all ready to go. So
What you gonna be this year?
I'm just doing a take on Freddy Krueger
Oh, very cool.
this year. So
Very
'cause
fun.
I've done Captain Spaulding the last few years, so I'm going to give that a break
Yeah,
and
you
do
got
a little
your
Freddy.
picture. You do a good Captain Spaulding. So yeah.
So we're
yeah,
gonna
man.
have the projector hooked up, playing some kid-friendly movies, handing out candy as Freddy Krueger sitting outside with a bonfire going.
Very fun. Very
Just having a
fun.
good old time.
I love it.
So yeah, so that's not a whole lot going on, just a lot of movie watching and just enjoying the Halloween season. So
Hell yeah.
How do they determine like if the people can be a little more hands on or not? Is that regulated by something?
usually they have to have some kind of waiver that you sign that you're okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things because you got your normal haunts where they don't touch you, and you've got ones like this that are a little more extreme. They don't go all out like some of them do, though, thankfully. So, but yeah, this one they'll touch you and stuff, and not inappropriately or anything like that, but they'll
Yeah,
like push
just-
you around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, don't
They'll get
sign
up
me
in
up for that
face.
one because I ain't gonna make it.
they chase
Yeah, I'm
you
not
with
a fan of
chainsaws at this one. So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the ones where they can touch you. Warren, what you been up to?
Not a whole lot. I mean, really hasn't been a whole lot going on over here.
Yeah, we're chugging along, so it's really only been like a week between our recording sessions.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause
I mean,
we're
the only
trying
thing
to
I
get
have
ahead.
to really discuss is my Chiefs. You know, they won the Super Bowl this past season, and so now my new Super Bowl ring is here.
Oh, nice. Very cool,
And
man.
Boom, boom, champions.
It is fucking massive.
Yes, and then the
Like-
top comes off, and it has the Tom and Jerry play on the inside. It's hard. It's not focusing. The point is, it's like their ring. It has the Tom and Jerry play on the inside that they used to win the
Okay.
Super Bowl. It has, I don't know if I'm holding it the right side up or not. I can't see shit. But it's got like the games on the inside too with the
Oh, very
scores
cool.
nice.
and all
Wow.
that. So it's
That's
pretty
pretty
cool.
awesome, man.
So I'm pretty jazzed about that. Add to my collection.
Yeah,
So
hell yeah.
that's-
And your guys are undefeated still. So
Undefeated. And we had a
Yeah.
bye week, so life was less stressful this week
yeah, 'cause
as
you guys
we
are
had no
5-0,
concerns.
right?
Yeah, we're undefeated.
Yeah.
Us and the Vikings still
Isn't that some fucking shit?
going strong.
The Sam Darnold led Vikings. Isaiah's like, I'm not fucking falling for it.
Nope, I'm not.
He's like, I'm not
Ain't gonna
falling
get me.
for that. They ain't gonna get me again. So hey, it could be worse. You could be a Browns fan. They have just been getting roasted by everybody pretty much these days. I know they've won a game, but it sure hasn't been thanks to their $200 some odd million quarterback, because he is playing like dookie fuck right now.
Oh yeah,
He's just straight up dookie fuck.
Not going very well down there in Cleveland.
No, it's not. It's fantastic. Nothing puts a smile on my face like watching the Browns lose. Anywho, so yeah, I've been up to about the same. Not much. It was Terrifier 3 weekend this weekend, as Isaiah said.
Yep.
I went and saw it also, and then we actually recorded a fun review of it, and I had a good time talking with Isaiah about that.
Yep. If you haven't seen that, go watch it.
Yes, please go watch that. Yeah, definitely go watch that.
Go watch it because I can't.
Very fun video. Yeah, Warren's like, I can't watch it. But yeah, the timing was perfect because it actually dropped the same weekend that the Terrifier episode where we introduced Warren to Art the Clown,
which is my favorite episode thus far.
By far, it's a blast. So if you haven't watched that episode, go watch that episode as well. We've got some horror video games coming out. The Retro Realms stuff comes out in about 4 days. So yep. I'm gonna probably drop the $50 to buy all of it. I guess for $50 you can get both of the games and the 2 DLCs all in one package.
Speaking of Retro Realms, did you see that they're making a Terrifier game that's a 2D scroller?
Is it Retro Realms that's making that? I thought that it was a different
Retro
company.
Realms. It's a different one, but it's a Art the Clown smash and beat 'em up.
Yeah, the arcade
side scroller.
Yeah, Terrifier the arcade game. Yeah,
it's gonna be so good.
Excited.
Are you playing as Art, or you have
to?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you are. Not only but fuck yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be getting that as well.
For sure.
Yeah, my Steam Deck is ready. Like all these juicy Steam Deck games coming out, and all these juicy horror Steam Deck games. It's fantastic. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what I've got going on. My Ravens are 4-2 after starting 0-2. Oh golly!
Man, hey, you guys bouncing back, baby.
Bounced back, but it's still one of those things where you're like, man, we just won 4 games in a row. We got a Monday night football game coming up, and I'm nervous because it's hard to win a bunch of games in a row unless you're Kansas City.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
You guys haven't lost in fucking 10 years. That's what it feels like.
We lost at Christmas last year. Don't play. We lost.
It's been
to the
ages. You know how long ago Christmas was? You know how long ago Christmas was? It's October 14th. That's how long ago Christmas was.
It's like
a long ass time ago.
I'm talking about how we lose, and this thing behind me is
this
like
is the rain.
It's the rain.
It's some bullshit. So, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
I felt like I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I completely forgot about it.
Have you? How was it when you went to the Ravens bar, the Raven theme bar?
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. I didn't go this last time because I just wasn't feeling it. The game was on TV anyway, so I was like, I'll just chill at the house, and I made some steak and shrimp burritos that actually tasted like you bought them at a fucking Mexican restaurant. I looked up a recipe and I was like, what do they add to it? And I added the shit, all the spices and stuff and oh god, they were so fucking good. I just watched it from home, but 3 weeks in a row I went to Lose. And it's a blast. The last time I went, we had about 30 people there, which is pretty awesome for being in a Ravens bar in the middle of Kansas City, a Ravens support club, and we had a great time. We all of us, our hearts stopped when we fumbled that ball because it was against the Bengals game. It was the last one. We lost that game twice and then managed to win. So like,
Man,
it was unbelievable. It was but yeah, when we fumbled the ball, the whole bar was just silent. I was just like, oh god.
and then I told you were going to win, and then you won, so you're welcome.
Yeah, and that's when Caleb started talking shit.
Yeah, he was like, they just fumbled the game away.
Yeah,
And
man,
that's
they just
it.
fumbled the game. Well, you win the games if you hold on to the snap. And I'm just like, Caleb, I swear to God, I'm going to murder you.
And then they missed the field goal, and then I was like, oh, they're about to go win it right here. And then Derrick Henry
ran for 1 million yards.
And
King fucking Henry has been killing it. He's leading the league in rushing. And yeah, man, it's been an interesting season so far, but we need to save that for the football podcast that you and I are going to start one of these days. And,
one of these days.
Yeah, let's get to talking about this movie, man.
This fantastic film,
dude. You really liked this, didn't you?
It was yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you were really digging this movie.
There was some moments where it tried to make me feel the opposite, but
you know, yeah, there was. You know, you don't do the gore so well.
Yeah, I'm not
movie
huge fan, and it snuck it right in there. It snuck it right on in there.
So yeah, let me tell you, y'all, everybody, a little bit. This movie came out in 2023, directed by the mastermind behind Borderlands, the movie, Eli Roth.
We won't go there.
Yeah, I had to. Sorry, he's not a good filmmaker. Seems like a really, really nice guy, but I'm sorry, he's not a good filmmaker. This is his
one of his rare exceptions.
This is one of his rare exceptions. I mean, there's a place for Hostel. It's fine. Cabin Fever.
No, there's not.
Fine. But his other movies are not. I think before this, his best reviewed movie was the House with a Clock in Its Walls. I tried to say Klaus with a House in Its Walls. Yeah. That was fun. But yeah, and that's not a bad movie, but it's like, you know, it's a kind of kids gateway horror film for kids.
Yeah.
But even then, it's still not reviewed all that well. But this, on the other hand, is actually, it's not even close. This is his best movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is, and it was, and the scores even reflect that. We're 84% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. The audience loves it too. This was born of a fake trailer that they made years ago for the Grindhouse films, Planet Terror and Death Proof, that Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino made. And this was a trailer that showed in between the two, I believe. There was a machete one. There was this one. There was another one. I can't remember.
Don't was one of them.
Yeah, Don't. Yeah. But yeah, this it's kind of a interesting story about how this movie even came about. A lot of the sequences filmed for that trailer were redone for the movie, changed a little bit, but yeah. And it turned out to be a pretty fucking rad fucking slasher movie, man. So Warren, initial thoughts. What'd you think of Thanksgiving, man?
Very solid. It did something that I really enjoy in movies, which is probably why I enjoyed it so much, which is it added a suspense thriller type of feel to it, of like a whodunit or who is the killer kind of thing. Typically, a lot of these movies we watch, the killer is identified early on because it's somebody, like a Jason or a Freddy or whatever. So you know who's killing them. It's just like, oh man, I got to watch them do it. And this one, it was kind of like, oh man, all these people have motives. Who's killing us? And that's intriguing to me. And so it, like you said, I've watched enough of these now that you start to pick up on some of the subtle cues that the movie gives you, or the red herrings, if you will, it tries to throw out there to lead you astray or make you feel a certain way about a character. And they really tried to make you feel like Bobby was the killer. Yep. And I refused to believe
Yeah,
them.
there's a couple of pretty good red herrings in this. Bobby being
Yeah.
one or the other.
Well, and I think that would be I don't want to say crowning achievement of the movie, but for me anyway, is the setup. I think was done well enough that the entire movie, no matter what, even if you really didn't believe it was this person, every time they threw something out there that could make it seem like it was that person, you kind of had to roll with it because every person involved had a reason to possibly be the person walking around killing everybody. So it was a very good setup that made it easier to believe, or should I say, easier for you to be caught up in the who done it aspect of the movie. And it was very solid. It got gory.
Did it?
It got gory, but for the most part, a lot of the kills were pretty legit. I don't want to say cool because I'm not that much of a fan yet, but they were pretty legit. The lady getting, and because the lady getting chopped in half by a trash can or a dumpster is that one was, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then he like sliced the dude's head off with a wire. I'm like, I know that could be possible with enough force, but like he did it pretty cleanly, and I was like, all right, whatever.
Patrick Dempsey's fucking yoked, man. Like he just fucking all
Man, it's
yoked
crazy.
out.
But no, I mean, I thought it was a solid film. I think the storyline for it was really good. It's something that you can get into as a film. Like if you take the horror aspect out of it and just said, "Hey, there was a town during this time, this incident happened, somebody comes back," like that's just typical movie writing. So, the story could work even if it wasn't a horror film. The horror just adds a little extra to it. So yeah.
All right. Isaiah, tell me about your first experience with the movie Thanksgiving.
Well, I got to go to an advanced screening of it.
I know.
They showed it on the week before it came out, or I don't quite remember, but AMC did a screening of it, and they partnered with our local convention and a few other groups that got to be a part of it. So
I remember being jealous when you told me that you were getting ready to go do that.
Yeah. So me and the wife went and did that. We stood in line for like an hour to get in there to make sure we got seats, and it packed out. Like it was completely full. They handed out. I think they handed out masks, like the John Carver masks.
Nice.
So that you could have for it, or it was posters. I don't quite remember. All I know is I fucking enjoyed the movie, loved it, thought it was a great representation of what they originally were going for with the fake trailer. I thought they executed it beautifully. Would I have preferred if it looked more like a Grindhouse movie? Yeah, but at the same time, we finally got it. It took them almost 20 years, but we finally got the movie. So
yeah, because we
was
got
very happy
we got
with what
the
we got.
Machete movie pretty quick.
Yeah, a couple of years, and Machete
Then
came
they
out.
made a sequel to the motherfucker too.
Yep.
So I guess
I wish they would have made Machete in space like they kind of teased, but
yeah,
that would have been fucking great.
We just didn't. We never got that movie. Did we?
No.
Yeah, we're never gonna get. I probably won't, which is fine. But yeah, I went and saw this. I had a blast with it. Pretty sure I went and saw this in the movie theater. If memory serves me correctly, I did. But yeah, this is a super fun movie, super fucking kick ass. This is the kind of movie that Eli Roth needs to keep making.
Oh, for sure.
Instead of
I'm gonna agree.
Do what? You said you agree?
I said I'm gonna agree. I don't know if I've seen any of his other movies, but
yeah, he's. They're not. I don't think they're very fucking good. His movies always have a tendency to fucking disappoint the shit out of me. But this movie, on the other hand, was an incredible pleasure. Like this was super fun. We had a fun cast. I mean, I like Patrick Dempsey, so I'll pretty much watch him do anything. And we got him in a pretty unique role because he doesn't play a villain very often. He's
No.
also pretty successful. Why are you crying, dude? Go away. Sorry, my dog is turned into a teapot. But $15 million budget made $46 million at the box office. Apparently, they are working on a sequel for it.
I was just going to ask that.
Yep, the sequel's been greenlit for a 2025 release. They are about to hand in the final script to the studio. They said that in August of 24. Addison Rae is expected to return as Gabby. So yeah, we got a potential bona fide Thanksgiving horror franchise now, which is something the world needed. Nice, horror franchise that takes place in Thanksgiving. Really the best holiday, fucking with the exception of Halloween. You know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, number 2 right there. Thanksgiving's got the best food.
I don't know. I personally hate turkey, so I look forward to Christmas because I get ham.
Green bean casserole. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I like both, but I'm a big fan of ham. So
I am too.
I like any holiday where they can sneak that in. I'm in support.
Thanksgiving, well, Christmas, isn't it? Christmas usually traditionally, then most people do hams on Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. That's what I do.
At least my family did.
I do. I do a Christmas turkey ham on Thanksgiving, but I don't really eat much of it. I do make a shitload of fucking sides though. Like I make a shitload of green bean casserole, sweet potatoes,
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. Stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, mashed potatoes and fucking gravy. God damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah, tonight on the Food Network.
Yeah, no shit. We're gonna make you fat.
I want to say that this movie gave me a lot of some of the newer Scream movie vibes, like.
Got the
in the formats type of setup with who's doing it. Is it somebody we know? Is it somebody we don't know?
Yeah.
And ironically enough, I didn't see the sequel, but I saw the newer one, the original that they made, and then I know they made
one with Nev Campbell and Melissa Barrera, right? With Jack Quaid. I want to say you saw the one that was just Scream. Yes.
And I think what's her name? Jenny, isn't it Jenny Ortega? Isn't she in
Jenna Ortega? Yeah.
Jenna Ortega, yeah. So I saw that, but I didn't see the one they made after that. So that's on the table. But I had fun with that one, ironically enough, like I did with this.
Yeah, because you're trying to figure out who the killer is.
Who it was, and that draws me in. So if they keep this series going, I'm not trying to say it's going to rival Scream, because that's obviously a staple in the horror. But I'm just saying it could be a fun one that comes out every so often, and you're like, oh, another Thanksgiving. Like, oh, okay, let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm excited for a sequel. Hopefully Eli Roth bounces back from the bad experience that was making Borderlands. I give him a hard time because he doesn't make very good movies, but from everything I've read, he really didn't have a lot of control in that Borderlands film.
I would guess that would have been the case.
There was apparently a lot of studio interference. If any of the stuff that I've read has any truth to it, it sounds like he really didn't get a very fair shake in making that movie. So I guess they even had somebody else come in and do reshoots and shit. Sounds par for the course. Sounds like studios, they just really don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to
no, they don't.
Like, they really don't. Like
they really their actions really speak like, we fucking hate movies. We just want to make them trash.
It seems like it. Yeah, it seems like they just don't really fucking care. It's like, and whatever. They had this humongous IP because let's just Borderlands, kind of fucking popular thing. And then they managed to get Kate Blanchett and fucking Jamie Lee Curtis in this movie. And Jack Black, Kevin Hart, also fine actors, fine names, big names. And then they just shit out some awful fucking movie, apparently. I haven't wasted time to watch it yet to confirm that.
I haven't
but
wanted to waste my time because I know
I
it
got a
was
lot
going
of
to be
buddies that
disappointing.
tried watching it, and like my buddy Jason started watching it, and he only made it like 20 minutes, and then he turned it off. He was just like, "It's fucking awful."
Well, see, I
So-
haven't. That's the thing for anyone who's really into that series. You know, this is like how we feel about comic movies or anything like
Mhm.
that. If you are into horror, there's a tale that is to be told. If you don't really nail it, it's hard for that person to enjoy that movie. So
Mhm.
I think for some people who really play, and that's the thing too, is I know a lot of people will go down the road of, well, this is why we don't make video games. I'm like, well, Fallout did really well. People enjoy
Fallout's
that.
yeah, that was amazing.
So it's if you have to have your finger on the pulse. That's the problem. When you
Mhm.
don't have someone involved who understands what it's about, what makes it great, and what makes people appreciate it, taking over with it, then that's why it fails. So I'm
Yep.
sure they didn't have anybody involved that had ever played
Probably
a Borderland
not,
game
yeah.
in their life or
Yeah,
read a
probably
book,
not.
a Borderland book, or anything, right? Like that would be like somebody making the Division movie. I go see it and I hate it because the person that made it never read any of the books, didn't play any of the
Yeah, didn't
games,
play any of the games.
and just
or
was
anything,
like,
yeah.
make a post-apocalyptic movie. All right, is there zombies? No zombies. Well, how do I
We're
do
gonna
that?
go ahead and add zombies.
Yeah, we're gonna add zombies. Okay, that's never what the Division's been about. What the name of God? So I think, like you said, if he had a finger on the pulse, and then they were like, "This is kind of ridiculous," it's like, well, the game is kind of ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like, "Well, we're gonna go a different direction." Oh, whatever, do what you want. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. It's I'll probably watch it at some point. It's pretty much it'll be on Netflix probably by the time this episode drops. So
Who knows? Yeah.
God only knows. But yeah. So man, well, I'm glad you liked this, man. I could tell you were vibing with this about 30 minutes into
it got
yeah.
an ovation.
Yeah,
It got an ovation at the end.
Yeah, I'm glad you like this movie because this is a fun one. This is one that I'll probably watch regularly around Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We are now cruising into the December month, obviously. So it's time for some Christmas horror movies. And Isaiah, fucking dog, Isaiah picked a couple of really, really good Christmas movies for us to knock out.
He loves some Christmas.
Yeah. So Isaiah, do you want to introduce the first one?
Yep.
Yeah.
So for the Christmas season, we're going to kick off by making you watch a Christmas horror story that we were talking about actually a few weeks ago.
Yes, we
It
were.
has the wonderful William Shatner as a radio host, and it's an anthology movie, kind of like Trick or Treat. So,
Okay.
lots of goodness to go around there. So that one should be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's called A Christmas Horror Story.
Called
Yep.
A Christmas
Is
Horror
that a play
Story.
on the movie A Christmas Story?
Kind
Yeah, I'm
of,
sure it is.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I don't know. I was
came
just
out
trying to find something to latch on
2015.
to.
Yeah. 2015, and this is a 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. I love the fact that this
Ooh.
movie has,
Yep.
has a positive.
You get a badass
Tomatoes
Santa
score.
versus Krampus fight, so that's always good.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. This is a pretty fucking cool movie. I've only seen it the one time, but it's gonna be nice to revisit that with you. So yeah, Christmas Horror Story next episode, kids. Do you guys have anything you want to add before we slide out of here?
Just be sure to check out everything else that we put out. I mean, we did just put out a great Halloween review series that me and Brian did, where we reviewed all 12 movies. They're pretty short listens or watches, so nothing more than like 20 minutes. So go check those out.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun sitting down and talking all those movies with you. I can't wait till we get to like maybe the Friday franchise and start knocking those out. That'll be a good time. So
for sure,
yeah, definitely head over there and check those out, guys. Check out our Terrifier review, Terrifier 3 review. We dropped we've got stuff. We've got stuff on this channel now. So, Warren, you got anything you want to add?
No, this one was it was a good movie. And I had a good time. Check out Thanksgiving if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Like, share, subscribe. And with all that being said, we will catch you on the next episode.